Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to come on and talk skincare because I do get a bunch of questions about like my skincare routine. So I decided to come on with a bare naked face, as you can see, and just talk about my skincare essentials for how I keep my skin looking nice and clear and smooth. And for my skin type, really quickly before I start, I want to tell you guys I have combination oily skin. I get very, very, very oily in the nose area, and then the rest of my face is just kind of normal. Number one thing is to remember that what your skin looks like is often a reflection of what's going on inside your body, so you want to take very good care of yourself. The thing that I think makes the biggest difference with skin is water. Drinking water around the clock, making sure that you're really well hydrated, helps your skin stay elastic and vibrant. And it also helps with skin recovery, I find. So water is like the magic beauty elixir. I just like to sip on water throughout the day and make sure that I'm really getting as much water as possible, especially if you're working out. You always want to replenish. Another thing that I really like doing is drinking tea. So if I'm not drinking water, I'm drinking a lot of tea. This is the Harney & Sons Fine Tea Earl Grey, and it's my favorite one. I drink this every night, sometimes in the morning too. This is really good. So I was just put on to micellar water, and it's a cleansing water. I'm not clear on the technology. I know that there's some kind of technology to it. It's got some kind of oil in it that pulls the impurities out of your skin, and I find that this does a really great job of removing all my makeup before I wash my face. So it does say it is a cleanser, but I do still wash my face after because I like my face to be super clean. And then I have these big cotton ovals that I got from Target, and I use that all over my face. It really helps to just take off all the foundation and concealer, whatever you had on that day. It really helps. So for all over my body, I like to use black soap. I've been using this for years, pretty much since college, and I find that it just keeps the skin on my body super even, very clear and clean, and just prevents breakouts, etc. Things that would happen without a good cleanser. It makes my skin look almost like it's glowing, so I really like that. Then for my moisturizer all over my body, I use one of two things. I like to use shea butter. This is 100% natural. This is the one that I use. I really like it, and it takes a while to kind of like warm it up and break it down, but it's worth it. It keeps my skin so glowy, so moisturized, so clear. And I have cocoa butter. This is a face and body cream. It's very thick. It feels very oil-based, and that's great for me because my skin on my body is very, very dry. So this keeps my skin nice and thirst quenched, and I really like it, and I love the smell. Ooh, smells so good. And so now for cleansers. Cleansing is really, really important. Keeping your face clean is like half the battle when it comes to skincare. I like to use a Clarisonic face brush. You of course want to make sure that you're switching the brush head out regularly. My go-to is the deep pore brush head. I really feel like it helps deep clean my pores and make sure that they're not clogging up. That's so important to me, and I exfoliate most often every day, every morning, but at least like 5 times a week I will exfoliate with my Clarisonic brush. So there are a couple different things I like to pair with my Clarisonic brush head. The one I have here is the Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. I have an in-depth review on another video that I will link somewhere in this video, but this is for normal to oily skin. I love this cleanser. It's just like, it does the job. I come away with my face feeling super clean and refreshed, but not over dry, which is so important. It removes the impurities without stripping my face of moisture. So this is by Kiehl's, and again, I have a review on another video that I'll link. This cleanser is by Roche-Posay. This is like a new bottle of a cleanser that I have tried and loved before. What I love about this cleanser is that it's soap-free, sulfate-free, and fragrance-free. So it's really, really good for sensitive skin. I go through periods where it feels like my skin is super temperamental and just very sensitive and reacts to everything. And so I will turn to this cleanser when that's the case because breakouts are just not fun. I use this on my Clarisonic brush and it works really well. So here is my Kiehl's Calendula toner. I really, really love this. As you can see, like I'm almost out. And what I love about this is you could use this twice a day. It's so gentle. It's so soothing. Like, soothing is the perfect word. It just makes my skin just feel so good when I use it. And it does remove the excess oil, but it's not drying. It doesn't have alcohol. It doesn't have other synthetic ingredients that would sort of dry out your skin. And my skin doesn't come away feeling tight after I use this. So I love this. It's got a lot of herbal ingredients that are really nice. Again, I do have a review of this and the Calendula cleanser on another video, so check that out if you're interested. This one right here is by Pixi, and this is the Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner. It has 5% glycolic acid, which is really good. Glycolic acid is really good for skin renewal, and if you have dark spots on your face, it really helps to kind of speed up the recovery. I love glycolic acid. I look for it in ingredients everywhere because it really, my skin responds really well to it. This Glow Tonic is something that I'm almost out of again because it works so well. I use this in the morning and I just use it all over my face, and I feel like it really does help to make me more radiant and vibrant, and it helps speed up again the recovery of any dark spots I may have. And these are really nice because it's the same exact thing but just in like pre-wet pads, and I plan to repurchase this 100 times. Like, it's amazing. Okay, so now we're going to talk about moisturizers. Really quick, I want to talk about this Hydrating Milky Mist. It has hyaluronic acid and black oat. As you can see, I'm almost out of this too. Like, I'm showing you guys things that I actually use. I use this every day, sort of like under my makeup. After I do my toner, I will spray this all over my face. Not only is it super refreshing, but I feel like it really does sort of deep moisturize my skin, if that makes sense. Deeply moisturize my skin. It makes my skin just feel very buoyant and like refreshed, and it just seeps right in. It doesn't have any residue at all whatsoever. It's just a really nice spray, and I really feel like it does help my skin sort of be more responsive to whatever I'm gonna do, whatever beat I'm gonna do to it. Right before I beat my face, I like to treat it nice, you know. This is another thing by Pixi. I know I have a lot of stuff by Pixi, but I actually use this stuff, you guys. I'm not kidding. And the great thing about Pixi is that it's very affordable. This is the H2O skin drink. It's like a pure hydration gel. If you have super oily skin, you are going to love this. When you put it on, it's a really interesting texture because it's like a gel, but then it's kind of like a water as well when you smooth it on your skin. It is so incredible. I love this. I plan to use this all the time this summer when my skin is really acting up and super oily. This Hydrating Milky Serum is also really great. It's tacky a little bit when you put it on. I like to use it as a primer sometimes if I don't feel like putting an actual primer under my makeup. It works really well, and it's just got this little droplet system going. A little goes a long way, but it's very, very refreshing on my skin. And now I'm going to talk about this little superhero right here. This is the Roche-Posay Double Repair Moisturizer. I am in love with this moisturizer. It works great under makeup. Some moisturizers will kind of break your makeup up and like not really help the cause, but this is really great. And I just got the one with SPF 30 because I know as women of color, we kind of feel like maybe SPF isn't our thing, isn't our problem, but you really need to make sure that you're protecting your skin from the sun. We may not be susceptible to burns in the same way, but exposure to sun can really worsen dark spots. It can create damage under the skin that you may not see. So you want to make sure that you're protecting your skin from the sun as much as possible. And I feel like SPF 30 is pretty good for women of color. It's going to do the job. And so I used to use a Neutrogena SPF, and now I'm using this since it does have the SPF kind of built in. And I really, really love it. Like, SPF is something that you should definitely incorporate into your skincare routine if you haven't already. Another thing I want to mention really quick is this eye treatment by Kiehl's with avocado. This is amazing. Eye treatments are not something that we as Black women tend to need really, because we age like wine, hello. But I like to use this in my eye area because as someone who does makeup tutorials and stuff, taking off the eye makeup, putting it on can be a little bit taxing on the area where your skin is very thin and sensitive. So using this eye treatment replaces the moisture and prevents all the ravaging and all the touching and all the pulling and like everything from taking a toll on my skin in that area. And where I do have some creasing underneath my eyes, this really does help to plump it up and prevent that over drying that just contributes to premature aging, which you know we don't gotta worry about, but just to keep it safe. That is it for my skincare video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have videos on my skincare routine from a while back where you can kind of see me going through the motions. The products have changed, but the steps have not changed. So I'm still doing that. Let me know if you have any more questions. I would love to answer them. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. And I will have everything I talked about in this video linked down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. It really does help to sort of memorize. It has hyaluronic acid. Lord. It